Hey everyone, it's me Jay, and I just recorded a video, but as I was rewatching it, it was like 25 minutes long too. But as I was rewatching it, I just hated the way my voice sounded in it, and it's just a bunch of dysphoric stuff. So I'm just gonna sit down and re-record it. It sucks because that video was like a get ready with me. I was putting on makeup and just showing you guys the new makeup that I use. So instead of me putting on makeup, I'm just gonna show you guys the makeup that I did use in the video, and kind of talk about my favorites makeup, and just basically kind of show you like what I used in my routine a little bit without applying it, because I applied it in the video. But yeah, so I'm taking out my makeup right now, so to show you guys. But yeah, there's a certain like type of makeup that I've been wearing and I've been like in love with lately, and I just thought it'd be cool to share with you guys kind of my favorites, because I haven't like posted or talked about my makeup style and the products that I prefer in a really long time. So I wanted to show you guys my just like go-to favorites of like makeup. So here they are. Firstly, for foundation or for primer, I've been using the Angel Oil lately, which is really good. I had it a while ago, but it's just kind of expensive for a drugstore like brand that I'm like very iffy about getting it. So it's a little like, it turns me off a little bit. Usually I'll use like an e.l.f. primer, but I just haven't been, I don't know, I don't like this primer. It smells weird, it feels weird on my skin, and this one's so nice, and I like the way this one feels on my skin. And for foundation, I've been using this Wet n Wild foundation. I've been trying to run out of it, but it's so big and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, just because I want an excuse to buy a new foundation. I'm really in love with the Becca foundation. I don't know, I think I talked about it in my previous like video of me putting on makeup, but this foundation is what I'm using. It's a shade Soft Beige. It's Wet n Wild. It's called Photo Focus Foundation. I don't know if you can see it. It might be flipped. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. But also, I've been using, my favorite brand right now is Kat Von D in her Lock-It like little section. So I have the Lock-It concealer in the color L15 Neutral, which I really love. Such a good concealer. And it goes great with the translucent powder, the Lock-It translucent powder, which just amazing. If you guys don't own this, you guys should own it. I really love it a lot. And it's nice on my face. And along with Kat Von D, I also have the tattoo liner, which I really love. It works really well. Like, I've always had drugstore like liners, so I don't know if like any other brands besides like Wet n Wild's liners, but this is really good, and I really highly recommend it. So for eyebrows, I don't really normally do my eyebrows, but lately I've been doing it a lot, and I've used NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I really like this mascara a lot. What I normally do is just do the front, and I kind of like just blend it in a little bit in the corners, just because my eyebrows are already really thick, so I just kind of do it to add a little bit of color, but my eyebrows are already very dark and thick, so I don't know, I have like a weird feeling of dysphoria when I make them a little bit thicker, so I'm very gentle with this, but I have been using this lately, and I really like it. And the last thing that I use is this Bella Pierre Cosmetics Volume Lash Waterproof Mascara, and it's not as good as like the Better Than Sex mascara, but it is an okay mascara. I've definitely had better, but it's alright. It is like, it is what it is. I had a really good mascara and then I lost it. I don't know, I think I just dropped it somewhere on accident, and I'm just really upset because it was such a good mascara. But this one's okay. It does the job, but I also have a lip color, which I don't know where it's at right now, that I fell in love with. A lot of these things that I got from like, the lip color I got was, I'm pretty sure it was a Tarte lip color I got for like my birthday on Sephora. So I really like it though. It matches the color of my lips like to the T, so it's like a neutral color, but it's a really good color. So that's pretty much all the products that I've been using as of late, and I use like this stuff, which is like, I don't even know what brand it is. I think it's called, it says Molly. I don't know, Mally. Emily gave it to me. I talked about this in a video. I used it for bronzer and just to kind of give myself a little bit of color. And for highlighter, I was using the e.l.f. highlighter, but I like this a lot more because the e.l.f. highlighter, you had to like really dig in there and like to kind of, or really dig into the highlighter in order to get color. So I've been using the Wet n Wild highlighter, which is, it's a lot better. They're still really good, both really good highlighters, but this one I prefer a little bit more just because it shows more pigment. And yeah, I really enjoy my makeup collection that I've kind of gotten. I mean, it's not that fancy, but I like what I have. It does the job. And for makeup, I'm usually bare minimum. I try not to do anything extravagant. I think like the #1 rule that I've told myself as a trans woman is like, Jay, you know, make sure that you don't like overstep any like drastic or dramatic look. You don't want to like step into the territory of like drag queen, or you don't want to like draw too much attention to yourself. I'm very like introvert person, and like I hate to like express myself to anyone or anything around me. I'm just very in my own head. Like, I'm really easy to get along with. I'm really nice. It's probably too nice, but I'm really nice. And yeah, so in my video that I recorded and I deleted, I just kind of put on all this makeup and I was talking about me in my life, in my situation, about my job and what's going on. And I was just talking about avoiding and how much, like, that's the worst thing about me is how easily and how well I avoid things. Like, I just, as much as I can, I just will avoid anything. If it's like, what are we having for dinner tonight? Like, I'll avoid that. Like, it's just, like, I don't know. It's something that's really, really bad for me. My relationship with my mom, I haven't called her in 2 years because I'm scared of how, like, what she'll say to me over the phone, or her hearing my voice, like her hearing how different I sound. I'm worried about that. And so I haven't called her because I'm scared. And I just push it away and I avoid things. And it all comes back to me and it all like hits me really hard. I'm working at my job right now. I haven't gone to work in 3 days because of this like deep just feeling of like, I don't know, I'm getting so, like a situation occurred in work, and I'm not going to talk about it yet because I want to see how it turns out and how it unfolds itself before I like talk about it in a video. But it put me in a really shitty situation, and I haven't gone to work in like 3 days just because I've been avoiding it. And it's just something that like I'm really, it's like the worst thing about me is how easily I'm good at pushing things and people away. And it honestly ruins a lot of relationships. Like, I'm not really good at making friends because my time is so limited, and I just hate, like, I don't know, spending my time without doing something that I feel like is productive in my sense. See, like, I'm very into, like, wanting to make the world a better place, like, wanting to make a difference somehow. And whenever I'm working at this job, I'm just like fast food job. I'm literally doing nothing. Like, my job has no impact on anyone else's day, on anyone else's life. And it's so unfulfilling that, like, I don't know what to do. Like, because of my job, you know, I started taking my, like, bipolar medication. I, like, diagnosed myself pretty much, and then I went to a therapist, and I was like, hey, I feel like I'm bipolar. And then they, like, evaluated me, and they agreed. I started taking medication because I felt like, you know, this job is very intense. I need something to calm my nerves because I'm, like, all over the place. My emotions are all over the place. And it's also because the job, like, it started helping, but I wasn't able to sleep. I would be staying up all night, and I was so tired. So because of my job, I had to stop taking those pills because I needed sleep. I mean, I had a panic attack one day. Like, I almost fainted just because I was so tired. Just because, like, a lack of sleep because of the medications. So I had to stop taking the medication because of lack of sleep. Also, because the full-time job, because I started figuring out my mental health, like, I don't know, like, my emotions have been everywhere. I was taking full-time classes. I had to drop out of my full-time classes, and because of that, I just got a letter in the mail, and they're charging me a lot of money, basically 1/3 of what I've been saving up. And it sucks so much because I like worked so hard for this money, this money that this job has been killing me over. is like now I'm getting charged because what this job did to me. And it's unfortunate because like everyone's telling me to quit, everyone's telling me to do like all this stuff, but where else am I gonna find a job? Like a trans girl, like with no, like I don't even have an AA degree. Like retail is not gonna make me feel fulfilled. Any type of like, I don't know, I just don't feel fulfilled. Working in food, like nothing is gonna make me happy, and I know that, and it's just like one of those like endless cycles of just like, wow, this is life, like this is what's gonna kick my ass, like this is so hard to get through. And I don't know how people do it every day, how people just like wake up and know that what you're doing in life, it means absolutely nothing. And I don't know, that's so morbid to say, but it's like, it's a battle that I'm dealing with. It's like this existential crisis to realize how small that I am. And, you know, making these YouTube videos, I really enjoy doing it because I feel like I'm reaching out to an audience. I'm like helping certain people out. And transitioning is hard. Someone like commented on my video the other day, why do you only talk about trans related stuff? Why don't you express like your channel to more? Like, why don't you do more? And it's because when I do other topics that like mean nothing, then what good does that do for anyone? When I'm talking about trans related stuff, at least I know maybe someone out there is relating to this, is gaining from this, is learning from this, is somehow just loving this topic, it's affecting them in some way. And that's always been my purpose of this channel, is to help someone through something. You know, I always like want to devote this channel to mental health, to just things that have to do with transitioning, because transitioning is hard. It's like really fucking hard. And it's like scary too. Like you don't know how your life is gonna end up. You don't know what's gonna happen to you, like where you're gonna go from here. So like my videos are just gonna be a testament of like what I can do in order to make a difference in this world. And in the future, I do plan on making fun videos. Like I wanna sit down with my girlfriend, like have her choose out my outfits, and we sit down, make a video together, and like that would be really, really cool. But like me just wanting to make a difference, that's the hardest thing, because I don't know how. And what my only way of dealing with issues as of late has just been avoiding things. And they're kicking my ass when I do that. Like, it's just really, really hard to just juggle so much when I have such little time. And it sucks because this channel was something that I really loved doing. I was like waking up every day, like setting up my camera, like recording a video, editing it, uploading it. It was so fulfilling. I got immediate feedback. But now I don't even have time to like, I work basically 9 to 5, 9 to 6, 9 to 7 sometimes. And I come home, I'm exhausted. I feel like no desire to like want to record because I look like shit. I just got off work, and then the time I do my makeup, it's already really late. Then I have to pick up my girlfriend from work, and then we come home, and then we just fall asleep, and the whole day and the whole cycle repeats itself. So it's like this whole, I'm caught in the web of life, it feels like, and it's just bringing me down. And I don't know, my boss asked me today, because I walked out of work today, he was like, are you quitting? And I was like, no, I need this job. Like, even though like as badly as I want to like do something else, I told him, no, I need this job because, you know, like of all this mess that this job has gotten me into, like because of this job, I have to pay so much. Like the more money you make, the more bills you have, the more problems that come in your life. And that's like, this job is definitely a testament to that. Because of this job, I went through these challenges of life, these ripples, and because of my personality and the way that I avoid things, I just have fallen and fallen and fallen, and I'm keep falling. And then like, I just want to stand up. I want to stand up. I want to guide. I want to lead, but in a way that I know that I can make some kind of difference. So avoiding things is tough, and it's just so shitty because I constantly do that. I constantly just have this problem, and I want to get better at it, and hopefully me talking about it helps me get better at it. And if you guys have any suggestions, if you guys like these kinds of videos, please let me know, because this is the fastest and easiest thing for me to make, and it's like the best way for me to like kind of talk about what's on my mind. And I have so much on my mind lately that like I want to just keep talking and just sharing. So if you guys enjoy these videos, please let me know. If you guys would support me, that would mean so much as well. I have a Patreon, and I'm going to really try and plug it in this video, but like, if you guys want to support me on Patreon, that would really help me month to month. Like, I need help getting by, and I don't know how much longer this job is going to I don't know, keep me, because it's pushing me away and away and away, and I feel like I'm drowning right now. So if you want to support me, if you want me to keep making like content on this channel, Patreon is a great way to support me and just keep me alive, keep me afloat, and just kind of make a testament, make a statement saying, we want more videos, Jay. We really love your content and you are making a difference. And the people that are patrons, thank you so much for supporting me. I really wouldn't, I don't know, I feel so much love every time that I go on Patreon and I see the little community that I have, and it means a lot to me for any of you guys who have been affected or have made this statement saying that they my videos mean something to them. I really, really appreciate it. Also, people that download my music, I really appreciate the feedback that I get from that, and everyone talking about how much they love my music and they listen to my songs. I love that so much, and sometimes it gets a little dysphoric to hear my old music, but it's still my music, and it's still something that I worked really hard on, and I just appreciate all the support that I can get. And if you guys want to support me, Patreon and my albums will be in the description, and those would help me out so much. So thank you guys for everything. I also have a Twitter and Instagram. If you want to follow me on there, I post a lot, pretty much. So please, please, please just stick around. I promise I'm going to try and figure out my life. I'll keep you guys updated like I always do. Thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate every bit of it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for everything. But yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.